Multi-farms. The method in which you combine two gathering professions together to increase your gold per hour. So today we'll be looking at the 10 best multi-farms for gold farming. Let us begin. At number 1 we have the Foxflower and Fellslate farm, located within the zone of High Mountain. You'll be wanting to fly around the edge of the mountains of the zone. Items of note are of course Foxflower and Fellslate, but also 𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐿ine seeds and Laystone ore. Make sure to have at least rank 2 or 3 in Fellslate, Foxflower and Laystone, so you will gain the most amount of materials for your time invested. Following on to this at number 2 and located within the zone of Revendreth, we have the Sinvir and Widowbloom farm. These items can be obtained best from the southern area as the nodes are more denser, meaning that we'll be able to gather more materials for our time invested. This farm is great because these current content materials sell relatively fast as they are used to create a lot of higher end crafts which players purchase more frequently for crafted BOEs and potions. Next up in the zone of Sholazar Basin we have the Saronite and Adder's Tongue farm. This will require you to be flying around the rivers of the map. I have already added this route within the Worth It add-on just for ease of use for everyone. This farm is good because Saronite ore holds a good rate of sale along with having a steady gold value. Adder's Tongue is best milled into the Wrath of the Lich King inks from the profession Inscription, as these sell for more gold, but you are also able to sell them flat on the auction house if you so wish. At number 4 we have the Cinderbloom and Obsidian ore farm, located within the Cataclysm zone of Mount 𝐻𝐸𝐸𝐸. Cinderbloom is used in the creation of 2 keynote items, that being the Vial of the Sands Mount and the Potion of Treasure Finding, for which it derives its value from. Obsidian ore sells for a good rate and is one of the keynote items for leveling, blacksmithing and engineering for this expansion, meaning that the rate of sale is slower than Cinderbloom but the yield can be higher given the time. Moving on to number 5 and one of my go-to gold farms, we have the Whiptail and Pyrite ore multi-farm. I value this gold farm so much as I use it to gather my keynote items for when crafting the Vial of the Sands mount. Obviously everyone knows I love this mount. These are the Whiptail and Pyrite ore, but also you obtain volatiles fire, water, earth and life, along with Cinderbloom and Elementium ore, which such an array of great selling materials. This is why I love this gold farm for a reason, and for a variety of great selling materials, this is why I love this gold farm. As for number 6, and in the vanilla zone of Silithus, we have the Thorium ore and Sungrass farm. Sungrass is best farmed then milled on the auction house, though you can sell this flat on the auction house if you so wish. Thorium ore sells best in regards to rate of sale, but the keynote item from the Thorium nodes is the gem Arcane Crystal, which is used for a lot of high-end transmog crafts and typically sells for a high gold value on average. Another good gold farm, and one I like to do, is the Heart Blossom and Elementium ore farm. Located within the zone of Deepholm, Heart Blossom and Elementium ore can be sold on the auction house for a steady gold rate, though you are able to gain other items from this gold farm such as Cinderbloom, volatiles, fire, earth, water and life, making this a great all-rounder once again. Staying with the Cataclysm expansion, we'll be wanting to make our way over towards the zone of Vashj'ir. Here we'll be wanting to head over towards the Abyssal Depths. This is known for the Avjara's Veil farm, but this can be made even better with combining mining and herbalism for additional gold. I do recommend that you use a druid for this farm, as the additional swim speed helps you get around the area more effectively, providing more materials equaling in more gold for your time invested. At number 9 we have an oldie but a goodie. Within the Wrath of the Lich King expansion and in the zone of Wintergrasp is the Titanium Ore and Lich Bloom farm. Titanium and Saronite ore from this area are a brilliant gold farm in their own right, but this can be further increased by bringing a herbalist with you. You are able to gain all Wrath herbs from this zone, which you can either sell them flat on the auction house or turn them into this expansion's inks, which you can either sell or create the glyphs from this expansion also to sell on the auction house. This is something I do to increase my overall gold per hour, and it works quite well for steady gold. Coming in at last on our list and in the zone of Nazjatar is the Xenanthid and Osmanite ore farm. It is wise to have at least rank 2 or rank 3 with Osmanite ore and Xenanthid respectively. This is because of the increase of materials gathered when you have these additional ranks. These materials still sell pretty well for a previous expansion, and the gold per hour on average is typically great compared to other previous expansion materials, and as such this is why it makes it last on this list. Other than that guys, that is my pick for the 10 best multi-farms in WoW right now. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.